So we're back on our 2018 Flex Walker, and I had noticed oil buildup on the drip pad here next to the buffer brush. So I cleaned it all off. I took it apart. If you look at the base of the barb that goes into the drip pad, it's got Teflon tape wrapped around it. I did that because the barb was loosey-goosey in the plastic and I don't have a spare. So I got that fitting airtight, and then I put some lane conditioner in here, dribbled it in, and turned the vacuum motor on, and it didn't suck anything away. Hold on. This side, we're zoomed in too close. This side works like a champ. Let's see if I can zoom in there and turn the vacuum motor on, and watch the little bubbles go through there. You see that? So we're extracting lane conditioner away from our buffer brush, but we are not doing that on this side. Too close. Zoomed in too close. Where are we? There we are. Watch the tubing on this side. Zero. So I'm going to take the two black Allen head screws out, and we're going to look for a clog in the opening of the plastic. I'll see if I can zoom in far enough. It does appear that there is a little piece of debris in that hole, so we're going to attempt to extract it. Well, that didn't work. It's still clogged up. I tried to ream it out with the smallest Allen wrench hex key that I had. So let's try something else. We'll put the shop back on it. Instead of trying to suck it that way, we'll try and suck it that way. That was good. We definitely had reverse flow. So let's retest it again. That should work a little better. Let me see if I can zoom in. Look at the tubing coming out of the drip pad. We have a little bit of flow now. Didn't have that before. I still think we have some more work to do though. So I just used an oil dropper and put oil directly into the port and turn the vacuum on, and it's moving fluid through. So my guess is that it's going to be in the felt here. So we're going to clean the felt out really good. We may have sucked up a piece of this old silicone adhesive, but let's get this cleaned off and then we'll put it back together, and hopefully everything in the world will be okay. That's nice and clean. I'm going to give it a little bit of time to dry off, but you know, I think this is only a temporary fix. What I'm going to recommend this summer when we do our tune-up on this thing, we're going to get new drip pad assemblies. And that way, it won't leave a little spot of oil here on the approach when it's parked, when we fill it up in the morning. Well, unfortunately, that's going to be a no-go on this one. Let's turn the vac back on. Kind of sucks it out. For what? I'm going to turn it off. It's all pooling back in. So we have reverse flow here, and this is not good. We need to check the rest of our lines. So we're gonna put that drip pad back together. The problem's not local to that. That drip pad line runs between the base plate and the end wall here, and it meets a T or a Y fitting over here, and then it goes into the elbow on the vacuum recovery tank. So we need to run all these fittings. We need to check all the quick connect fittings, the O-rings, the tubing, make sure we don't have any damage or possible areas where air might be leaking into the system, or a restriction somewhere further up the line that's slowing the flow on that side. So we've got our side cover off. We want to look at this Y fitting here. Let me turn the vacuum motor on real quick and let's take a peek. So let's see what it looks like. We're getting a lot of flow here and not a lot here. So we may have a bad tubing end. Oh, you can't see. We may have a bad tubing end or a O-ring in this Y fitting here. I'm gonna try and put the shop vac directly on the end of the tube. Oh yeah, lots of flow now. Yeah, so let's what we can do, we can trim our tubing down a little bit. We'll pop our little gray retainer out. Again, easier said than done. And we'll dig that O-ring out and replace that. So our O-ring's out. Really what you can do is just get a screwdriver in there, and a lot of times you can just pop them out real easy. So what I ended up doing while no one was looking is I trimmed the tubing back just a little bit, and we've got 3 new O-rings in there. Let me turn the back on. You can see the difference that made. Just flying through there now. There you go. I think we're all done on this one. No more drip marks. It won't mark its territory on the approach if it sits there. So the other thing that we can do while we're here in the upright operating position is we can block the squeegee opening a little bit, and we'll pull primarily through our drip pads. Basically turbocharge the vacuum system for the drip pads. Yeah, she's really moving now. We'll get everything sucked out so we don't have any residue. Well, we're gonna play hey while we're in here. We're gonna wipe everything down too. It's pretty darn clean in here, right? But I mean, we have a little bit of schmutz in the crevices and cracks, but yeah, hey, while we're in here, let's wipe it down. So what else can we see while we're in here, right? This rod's a little loose, so maybe we go ahead and tighten up that screw. Everything else looks pretty good. Well, we're in here, right? We're going to take a look at some other stuff. We don't always have an opportunity like we necessarily have today, where we're just, hey, we're in here, we noticed something, we'll take care of it real quick. But, you know, let's go through, let's look, and maybe hopefully prevent future issues like that from happening again. You know, let's address it now, but well, it's a little problem before it's a big problem. I mean, if nothing else, it's a great opportunity to wipe down in some areas that don't normally get cleaned on a regular basis. So, you know, what I try to teach people is it's not just the task of cleaning, but you're here to look and inspect and see. And if you look hard enough, you will find something that needs attention. May not be causing a problem right now, but why take that chance? You know, if you need this machine to run, you've got a whole house of league, and this thing has a problem in the middle of that. Like, you're dead in the water. So don't do that. Don't put yourself in that position, right? So we gave her a quick once over and a little extra attention in the oil compartment. What we're gonna do, we're gonna relube our oil travel head and our cleaner travel head, and we're gonna send it. Everything else is looking really good. I do know that I would like to replace this vacuum motor this summer. I see some what looks like rust colored buildup in here. This motor is at this point 7 years old, and we pull it apart and clean it every year. But you know, let's say maybe somebody forgets to empty the tank and it overflows, or you know, filter failure, right? Maybe the filter shifts out of position or whatever, and you're you're bringing fluid into that vacuum pump. This lane cleaner will corrode aluminum and steel slowly over a long period of time. And that rust colored debris in here around the exhaust port on the vac motor is telling me that this thing is probably close to needing to be retired. So we're going to do it before it goes and fails on us. But not today, right? It's good for now. We're going to do a tune-up on this probably in about 2 months. Do I think that this can last 2 months? Yes, I do. And then, even if it doesn't, got a vac motor in that box. It's already in the building. It's already ready to go in. Trying to stay 2 or 3 steps ahead on what this machine needs. We don't have a backup. If this thing goes down, we're done. We're doing the lanes with a squirt bottle and a microfiber rag, right? Yeah. So this is the exhaust port ring on the vac motor, and that's what appears to be rust in there. So this guy's getting replaced this summer. So the reason for that is that I saw a vacuum motor that was in about this condition. I did a lane machine tune-up for somebody out on the road in Montana. Their vac motor looked about like this, and I had the same thought, like, we could probably get another year out of it, it's okay. And mid-season last year, our vacuum motor crapped out on us. Oh no, I'm sorry guys. I thought we could push it 1 more year. So this one looks about the same. So we're not going to push it 1 more year. This is it. So the moral of the story is, try to take care of your equipment. And it sounds kind of obnoxious, but yeah, if you take care of it, it's going to take care of you, right? We're good to go.